Previously on Alan Wake, I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you lied.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. The door was locked. I was a prisoner here.
It doesn't look very bummed about it. Oh, now someone's gonna open my door, right? Yeah. Hello.
Good
Broken
evening,
nose
Alan.
fella.
Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
A little walk, some fresh air.
This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course.
Creator's Dilemma, the engaging new book by Emil Hartman, PhD, the author of the best-selling Creative Flow. His groundbreaking techniques, engagement therapy, and the flow explained in his own world. Now available in bookstores across the country. Amazon. Wake.
I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
Wait. That's me. Is this a level? Looks like a level. It is a level. Because that's a dark area. That's where this respawn and everything. That's where enemies should be. I'm not sure what level, though, it is. Is this an Easter egg or something? Or is it part of the entire story that everybody seems to know a little about what's going on? Night Springs. It's also a book. Is that a console? Is that the Xbox? Night Springs, the video game. Nice. Oh, Death Rally. Awesome. Sounds very quiet. That's probably why it's not triggering. Can't go that way. Hello. So Lane's not here anymore. Or maybe he is. Oh, he's just a painter. Or her. Or they. Nope, that's closed. Nothing in there, looks like. Anderson. There's an elevator.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way,
What's with all the
Alan.
keys?
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've
Can
been
I
making it up.
walk?
Apart
Yes, I
from
can.
the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
I bet there's a coffee can up here. Nope. It's not even coffee can, it's a freaking coffee thermos. That's the word. Oh, sundial. Where did the sun go? Got fuck you very quickly. In Tenebras Cadera. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated. T set, that's Thomas Sane, in the memory of a dear friend and a poet. That would be a shadow. That's what my shadow.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way.
No matter.
Follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the
obviously
one
loved
trying
his
to
own
bring you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I
I
can't
dug my
do
nails
it
into
by
the palms of my
myself.
hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside.
Come along with me. Oh, there's one.
Come on.
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Scary.
What's with his neck?
Emerson,
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay. Sorry. Ew.
that's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on
Elbow
video
strike.
games.
Ooh, yeah.
It's trash, of course, but it does
I'll get
involve
'em
some
to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
Right on cue, she starts doing a thing. Hello, coffee. Yum. I'm gonna go and grab the other one. Can I talk to you? No. Da da la da 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 la.
Alan, please, this way.
I'm busy.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
There's another QR code here. Let me go up. You're very free to scan it. It's going to show you some very well-produced videos, just kind of tying the world together, and I freaking love them. I wanted to add them to the recordings, but I just don't do any editing. It's just not in me. So you're absolutely free to do your own thing or check it out if you want. I'm not going to force you. But it's worth it. Thank you, Davis, and hello and welcome. Yeah. Why does he have posters of himself everywhere? And is that the book? The Within Side. That's actually a cool title.
Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
It's just a misery situation. She wants me to write. I'm gonna keep you scared and awake. Rip 2, hello. I was about to say something about editing. Yeah, it's just not for me. I've tried to edit, I just don't like it. Welcome to Cauldron Lake Lodge. We're here to give you the specialized help you need. However, please observe the following. Please ask friends and family to schedule visits beforehand to ensure they don't interfere with your therapy and or periods of creativity. Also, please respect your fellow patients' need for privacy and personal space, especially when they're engaged by their creative processes. Be patient. Typically, our patients have long-term creative problems and they won't be solved overnight. Give yourself permissions to take the time you need. Bear in mind that you're voluntarily receiving treatment that has been specifically tailored for you. Engagement theory P trademark and a system method, the flow trademark, work best when you're actively engaged in shaping them. If you have any concern, please don't hesitate to voice them. And regarding the editing, some would say, well, if you don't like editing, if you don't like editing, you shouldn't make videos. But fuck them.
My rheumatism is
Oh,
killing
it's these guys
me.
again.
There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two
Do
are
everything
the
you want
Anderson
to be
brothers,
creative.
Odin and Tor. They had how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They
That's a
even
board game
adopted
as well.
new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Oh, I agree, Davis.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
Like, I'd love to go to a place like this, a lodge with other
like to
creative
bash
minds,
his head in
just
with a
far away
hammer.
from Earth.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Sane! You're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
My head was...
Got a page. Thomas Zane's writing an assistant.
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He too had a way with words. Clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, you got any booze on you?
Yeah, no.
We have a stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula. Local ingredients. Medicine. Clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
Oh, I just noticed. Leather patches on the elbows? That's not very rock and roll.
Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
She used us all. Taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch.
And my ravens. What were they? Memory and thought. The hag.
She took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does.
We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist, a god.
Nightmare shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake.
Yeah, that's the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and wrong. Just ask the lamp lady. She knows what happened to that other writer.
She's been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you?
Now, it was already open a crack. And whose fault is that? We're morally corrupt, disease-ridden, old and stupid.
Doesn't mean he had to open it all the way, goddammit.
What with the hammer?
So tired. Built the farm close to the lake. A place of power.
Place of power.
We
Gotta
had
be.
parties there, man. You should go there and have a party.
Yep.
That Bob Balder
Damn
threw
it.
the amp through the window. Hit that hippie chick in the back of the head. 15 stitches and a concussion. Bob's dead now. Leukemia.
Oh, Bob.
Stitches, snitches, and narcs, man. Bad scene.
All right.
I'm tired, man. So tired.
Tom, you got any booze on you?
Already did all this.
No.
We have a stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula. Local ingredients. Medicine. Clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams.
It might be time for a data snap. I can recommend one. Did he mess up the room?
Heard a nightmare because all dreams are only imagination. They're
I did have a nap earlier,
Nightmare
but I was
won't
freezing
wake
like
up,
mad.
So you can't wake up because I'm in charge now and I don't want to disappear. My nightmare is the publisher people who want to make a contribution so they can say they made a contribution. And then we end up with mullets in there because they think mullets are funny, but it wasn't supposed to be about mullets. And now it's about mullets. And when it's in slow motion, they call it mullet time because the numbers came back from marketing that mullet time is the hook we needed to go big on
Wait,
the target
mullet time,
demographic.
bullet time.
And they're not even kidding. They say it all like serial killers with straight faces and smiles. My nightmare is the writers who want to make everything from the characters to the toasters talk, talk, talk all the time and express their feelings so they won't shut up. And the writers won't shut up either because they have feelings too. And I have to listen to them because they're not scared of me. And everyone should just shut up, shut up, shut up. But I don't see nightmares anymore because I'm too scary for them. I take 2 pills every morning and 1 with every meal and 4 when I go to bed. And that makes me the scariest nightmare of all.
Super
Hey,
chatty.
Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
Thank you. They're very helpful here. And leave? I cannot leave. Oh, the door closed. That's the scariest thing.
Hello. I've painted you.
That's a painting, all right.
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things.
Hartman wanted me to write.
The images
I knew
just
I
keep
couldn't,
coming.
but I figured
Dr.
I should just
Hartman
play
likes
along
them.
for now.
He
It
has
was the
them in
only
his
thing I could do
office.
with Nurse Birch watching me like a hawk. Yeah?
He's very proud of me. He says I'm getting much better. I think I'm getting better.
Better? Oh, he's still hammering in there. Alright, let's go to my room. What was that? Is that broken texture or something? On the ceiling tile? No, not ceiling tile. The roof tiles. That's not ceiling. Ceiling tile. What? A roof tile. The crazy thing is that in Norwegian, roof and ceiling is the other way around. No, that's not right. Ceiling and ceiling is roof is ceiling. Oh, no.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
I was just thinking, what if the nurse was standing right there? Still can't turn this on, can I? Wake. And can I go in here now? No. Stupid typewriter.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, You stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Where the hell did he get a damn hammer?
My hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir, wench. Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we? Well, things are unraveling fast,
hell?
aren't they?
Barry in
Hartman
the
kept
lodge.
talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
It's
We'll
my
hit Davis. We should meet up for a riding
I'm
camp.
taking it.
In a place like this.
We're on a comeback tour, baby.
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's
backstage is
goons,
all
she had
yours,
it coming.
Tom.
I could get the
Seize
key
your
to the office
destiny.
wing from Sinclair.
Just standing in there.
Come out and face
I
the
had to
music
get to
first.
Hartman's office.
It's time
He had
to
taken
pay the
all my
piper.
manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Maybe you could come out and beat our wrinkled adult diapered asses for us, since you're so tough, Birch.
Birch.
We were on the road, man. You think we haven't seen punks like you before?
Can I open random doors now? Or is it just that one? Can't turn that on yet either.
Birch, my wrath will break.
Nope. Keeps being stuck.
Sense of humor. Just ask Sinclair. Children of the Elder God, scourge a light upon the dawn.
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
Let me out of here! Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna sue your crazy quack ass to shreds!
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients.
Now, Mrs.
I saw
Wake,
Alice's name on
can
one
you
of them.
tell me about
For a
Alan's
moment,
problems?
I couldn't breathe right.
More and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that'd lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake. What would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes. And I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems. Always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him. And we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
Rudolph Lane's case is interesting. He was completely blocked, and frankly, I was about to discard him as useless. However, once Wake arrived and started writing, something changed in Rudolph. He's producing extraordinary work, increasingly dark pieces. Unfortunately, he doesn't respond to direction at all, and it's my belief that he's not so much a creator as an illustrator, perhaps, a recorder of sorts. I hadn't considered the existence of such a role before, let alone its implications, but the paintings he has produced are informative. At least he's easily controlled and useful. I wish I could say the same about Wake. It's frustrating that the best subjects are always so damn difficult to deal with.
Be careful with the storm up there, or hurricane, I think it is.
Not buying that. I was tailing Wheeler, and this is the only place he could have gone. That means Wake is probably there too!
Agent Nightingale, this is private property, and I will not allow you to disturb my patients.
Stay safe.
I can get a warrant. How would your fragile little patients like that?
Oh, I'm thoroughly intimidated by your mighty authority now, Agent.
Listen, you smug snob. How would you like it if I busted through this gate and knocked you around a little?
Agent Nightingale, first of all, I'm recording this conversation, so you might want to watch what you say. Secondly,
yes,
you're not dealing with a hick now. I know the law, and if you can get a judge to grant a warrant, I'll be glad to cooperate. But you won't get one. Be advised that any further communications with me are to be made through my lawyer.
I don't believe this.
Good day, Agent.
Yeah.
Good day, Agent. Because I believe you'll use your power in kindness. And to build, not to destroy. Well, we got Barry in there. Let's open it. Open it. Hello, Barry.
Barry?
He's hiding behind me.
About time!
What's wrong with your mouth?
Man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
He's broken.
It's right next door.
Okay, he's
You
fixed.
okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that vet gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
You're full of kindness. I've not known you not to be, other than you ganking people and not accepting my gifts.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
I forgot one of the pages.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Yeah. Got killed by the darkness.
The dark presence will be on me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
Hey, that looks fun. I don't have a flashlight. Oh, quick time events. I do not have any flashlights. Where am I going? Out through the door? No? Maybe? Yes? Maybe upstairs. See, you're kind. You know fighting stuff, and you haven't used that in horrible ways. Gotta focus. Are we safe yet? Oh, it went out. I don't think he's really used to having a weapon. I think he can escape now. Nope. Nice hour. That's a lot of darkness. Ow! Getting hit by a freaking couch and another thing. Where am I headed on? Over there, I see it. Don't attack me! I got logged. Nope. And I walked right into the bookcase. Let's go here then. Couple of bears. Manuscript. Oh yeah, listen to them all.
Hartman followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach. Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front, and he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction, to be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between. Hartman wasn't happy. Mott could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time, and he blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
Freaking misery. Gonna break through, right? Maybe not. Nope. Come on then. Ow! Come on, I dodged that. Do I get it to smash that? I suppose I do. It's right there. There's a manuscript over here. No? Oh, it's just his flashlight. Oh, there's a coffee can. Coffee thermos. Can. All the darkness gone. We safe here.
I'm over here.
I kinda agree with you with the unavoidable things. It's kinda why I'm not a big fan of the Amnesia series, because you
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over
don't
there.
really have a weapon or anything.
Barry, I don't have a light.
That's part of the
Take
game.
this, Al.
Thank you.
Oh God! Look at the house, Al! Look out!
Come on. Ow. Hateful mood today. Is it the wind?
Oh jeez, Al! The house looks bad. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, the gameplay loop is just, it's not the best, but it works out. Could be a lot more involved. There's a feedback. Shit. Oh. Just have to walk into it. I saw a bit of a Rip2's Alan Wake 2 stream, and well, apparently the core gameplay loop hasn't really changed a whole lot. The evil guys are moving around. Oh no. Which is fine, it works. But just doesn't work well. It's just something to do between story elements, pretty much. Yeah, the story, that's pretty much why I love it. Don't trust Emil. Well, he's dead now, so it's fine. In some sense, it's the same with the Silent Hill, and I wouldn't really put, well, I would half put Resident Evil into the same box, because the combat is just made to be obnoxious and annoying, but the story is just so engaging.
I stared at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-size stage complete with an impressive sound system with all the trimmings, including a dragon. It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting,
yes, I agree with you.
Strangely appropriate.
I have not played Resident Evil since Resident Evil 4, so that view could be very dated. And I still haven't played the remaster either. I was about to do Resident Evil 2 in VR, but then someone told me to play it through first in pancake mode first. So I'll get to that soonish. Oh, I didn't even see him. It's such an elitist term, pancake mode. It's a flat screen. That's what everybody in the VR environment is, flat screen games. Oh shit, I'm stuck in here with you. You know what I mean. I have a 27-inch and it's not even curved. Straight and as narrow. Ladies, can you take us? I swear I missed a corner somewhere. I just like pancakes. Hartman and the power
Hartman
failure.
hurried down the corridor. He had disliked leaving Wake when he was surely at his most susceptible to therapy. But this was not an ordinary storm. Wake had been writing, and he had woken something up in the depths of the lake. Now, it was coming for him. Hartman had naturally prepared for a situation like this. The idiot brothers would keep Wake distracted while Hartman double-checked everything, just to be sure.
What monitor do you have? Is it an expensive Alienware one, or a Samsung G9 or C9 or whatever it's called? I lost my way. It's down here. Oh yeah, G9. I think, no, G7. G9 is the big one. Kinda want one of those and kinda don't need it. I think my next monitor will definitely have HDR in it. A colleague of mine bought the G9, he's happy with it.
Pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and calm all day long.
Hello, bitch. I see you there. Very fast, secure fast. Flag on low. Wait. Yeah. Fucking birds. Yeah, they do have some very interesting ways to actually combat the ultra-wide stuff if the game doesn't support it. Like, you can have it centered in the middle screen and then you have all the black areas around it, or you can actually split it up as two separate screens. I think that's really clever. Also, helps with multitasking. It would help a lot for my work. But I told a friend who bought an ultra-wide that you have to get used to tinkering with games to get it to run properly and look the greatest. Because not every game supports ultra-wide. A lot of them have to be modded. So you have to be friends with the widescreen community. Yeah, I think 27 is fine enough for me as well. I suppose 32 is fine if it's curved. 232. Is it on top of each other or next to each other? Do you stare directly into the screen or?
Mott knew that Wake was smarter than him. Wake had more money, a beautiful wife, everything.
Okay,
and
that's
Hartman
good.
said Wake was important. That made him better than Mott. But Mott was calling the shots now. He'd expected Wake to whimper and grovel, but instead, he seemed willing to fight. Mott knew he'd gotten under Wake's skin. If only Mott actually had his wife. The thought made him shiver.
Yeah, that slight twist of your neck is just not good for you. What are you, like 17 now? So you're lactose intolerant as well. I actually did try lactose and the lactose-free cheese. It's not bad. It's just a bit rubbery. But there are pills you can eat prior to eating cheese to recommend it. Now, who is Mott? Why wheelbarrow? Oh, my friend. Ow. Wait. I think I've missed so many of these, so I'm probably not getting the achievement. Barry attacked by a
For the
taken.
moment, Barry was just glad he had survived the fall. He had been separated from Al, and there was no easy way to climb back up. He told himself he'd be okay in the gloomy forest at night. He would just have to wait for a while for Al to find his way down. Barry turned when he heard the heavy footsteps and saw the movement. The man-shaped shadow lunged at him from the bushes, an axe held high. Barry screamed and threw up his hand. The world exploded.
The world exploded. Emil made Tom do it. Bum, biddy bum, biddy bum. So let's go over there. So is there anything out here? No secrets? There's something over there. There's so many people also. Let me just run over there quickly. Nice. Got my flare gun. I know a lot of people dislike the point in a game where you get all your weapons taken away from you, but I love it. I just love that fresh start. Manuscript there. I think there's a boss fight coming up. It's a pretty place though. Is that Barry? I think that might be Barry.
Hartman watched as Wake's features slackened. The man was bullheaded, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose the second time. But with a little time, he could break Wake down, give him proper direction. Wake was easily the most promising subject he had had. Well, since Tom, really. Sleep well, Alan, Hartman whispered with a smile. Let me take care of you. He sniffed hard to clear his throbbing nose, swallowed blood, and barely tasted it.
Well of blood.
Ow! You're alive! Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry!
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up. and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so,
Bird time
I'll
again?
find it! Don't worry about it!
No, it's big guy time. And birds.
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it! I'm on it!
Wait, fuck. Didn't see it going back. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, there was someone bite me. Oh, the stupid birds. Ow. Okay, died. Probably better to take a stand here.
Hurry up,
What am I
Barry!
doing? I didn't shoot up all my actions. Yeah, I swore there was another one.
Just hang on now! Oh, hey, found a quarter!
We found a quarter. Oh shit.
I found it! I found it! Ah, no, wait, that's a twig.
Fuck you, fucko. Ow. Nope.
Hurry up,
He's
Barry!
just queuing commands.
I'm on it!
Oh, he's just climbing up. Where did the other guy go? The big one? Where is he?
Found a quarter!
Oh, he did go all the way back there.
I found it! Ah, no, wait, that's a twig.
Throwing out a flash. Why do you just keep respawning?
We gotta go!
Doors don't have any hinges.
Al, please tell me we're headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest.
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends.
That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy
Was
or
it worth
not,
it, though?
you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it. Look out!
God damn it, Al, talk to me!
So the story summed
lost
up.
my gun
I
in the
lost
crash.
all my weapons again.
Barry was nowhere to be seen.
The summed up story is that Alan Wake has
Barry!
a massive
Barry!
amount of writer's block.
Oh,
And,
man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was
I see.
trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way! Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that. Are you okay?
Oh, he's down there,
I
I see
hit
him.
some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall.
So yeah, he went on this vacation with his wife because he couldn't ride anything, and
Al, there's something
it was
moving
stressing
down
him out.
here.
Barry, it's a taken. Use a flare, Barry.
Oh, yeah!
Barry, are you
God.
all right?
I'm good, Al. I'm great. Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh?
so as he's going to pick up the keys for the lake house he's supposed to go at, he's approached by someone else. Apparently the
Barry, just wait
Eh.
for me, okay?
Al, I'm not staying here. It's suicide. I'm going to the farm. I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up. Don't worry about it. I'm on the case.
he's on the
Now
case.
he's Rambo.
He's-
This would
he's
turn
Rambo.
into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Well, that's the farm. Oh wait, stop trying to follow. Okay, I'm stuck. I'm soft-locked. So he gets the wrong. Well, he gets some kind of key, and it's on the lake, and a little small island on the lake, and they go over there, and then suddenly his wife falls into the lake, and he dives in after her, and then he suddenly wakes up in a car crash. No sign of his wife, and has been trying to track her down ever since, being attacked by darkness everywhere. And then he finds the pages, which is something he's written, but he doesn't remember writing, but it seems to come to life, all of those pages. I don't have a freaking flashlight, you cocksucker. But the evil Alan might be a tiny bit of a spoiler. So that's coming up. It's not here yet. Okay, I can't go that way apparently. So let's go all the way around. So yeah, the police is after him. Or rather the FBI is after him, thinking that he killed his wife. Meanwhile, random people just seem to die from this darkness, but nobody believes him. That's the light that way. Wait. I'm supposed to go up there. There's a manuscript page on here. Oh, it's a coffee furnace. And we as the player don't really know what's real and what's not. How much is a cocaine-induced rager? How much is a bad trip and everything like that? Okay. Damn it, keep running. There's something in there actually. Oh shit. Yeah. I'm just grabbing this and then I'll go back.
When he stopped the car at the Anderson farm, Walter felt relieved. Oblivion was close at hand. The brothers wouldn't miss a jar of moonshine or two in the booby hatch. But then he saw the man on the porch, and he knew who it was. Driving for his life and knowing it was useless, he didn't realize he was crying until he couldn't see the road for the tears.
I just find this story really interesting and kind of relatable because I want to write and I'm stuck in a constant. I'm not even a writer's block. It's just a how do I just sit down and do it? I just want to play games instead. Okay, I know you want to attack me.
Crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get through.
Is there something away? I don't think so. And if you're interested in learning more about this game, you can go to YouTube and watch my earlier
Agent Nightingale stared at the passed out rider. The man was
early
sleeping
episodes.
off one hell of a night. Nightingale felt a stab of envy at Wake's oblivion, but he had a job to do. He put the gun to Wake's head and almost became a murderer. His hand shook and his throat felt tight and dry. Biting his teeth, he tried again to pull the trigger. He lost the nerve. Wake stirred. Nightingale would have to settle for an arrest.
You could totally write something.
I hoped there'd still be a working generator somewhere around here to power up the old lights by the gate.
I just turned on a generator. Nothing of interest over here? No? Yeah, it's kind of my issue. I just suck at planning stuff. I suck at having a what's that called? A day-to-day plan. I hate that. People who do the same thing over and over every day are heroes in my book. Turn pole. Oh, it's swinging. Swinging like mad. Routine, that's the word. I hate routine so much I forget the words.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Trust no one in the dark. And I still think I have like 1800 games in my backlog. Who? Where? What? Yeah, fish is nice. I'll turn this on. Get hit by all the things. Yep. I am gonna die here because I'm locked. Okay, it's trying to go to the generator because I pressed E on it, but it kept kicking me back, so I was pretty much stun locked.
Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Omega-3 acids are good for you, or good for your stomach, or whatever he said. We'll hear it again. Omega-3 fatty acids are good for your heart. Oh! you. Oh, come on, in here. Where did it go? It disappeared. Okay. 30 euros. What's that in Danish? I can't laugh at the moment. I love salmon. I really do, but it's expensive as hell as well here. I could love fish. I think we have about the same price. I think my brother said that. Which is weird because Norway is a massive... Oh, I just doxed you there, didn't I? It's a massive fishing country. Ow. Yeah, it's popular with the babes. Look at all my oil money. Ow, ow, no, come on, come on, come on. Yes. Sexy egg.
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
What's this? Oh, it's another flashlight. A heavy-duty flashlight. Don't mind if I do. Thermos. Can't drink the beer, apparently. Oh, is that a carton of milk? I think it is. Someone's having a party here.
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
Speaking of the sun, my brother snaps me. Apparently there's the hurricane's also at his place. Hello, Kycraft. Stupid gates. What the hell's that? Oh, it's someone saying.
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
How far to the ocean where you are, Datus? Because that's fairly cheap for something I'd say is quite far from the ocean.
The dark presence followed the choreography laid out to it in the manuscript, growing stronger and stronger, moving like a storm from one scene of destruction to the next. But it was still bound to follow the story and chained to the dark place it came from. When the story reached the end it longed for, it would finally be free.
And now it's just including 25% VAT. VAT. So many. Oh, so 40 Spanish script pages. I was about to step into the bear trap. So many bear traps. And I stepped on one. And I triggered an enemy. Ow! There's so many. I was about to ask if a bear shits in a bear trap. If I drove 370 kilometers, I could be in 3 different countries. Oh. Belgium is small. Austria, kinda. 4, maybe. Pick up shotgun.
Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm. The storm raged on as the Anderson brothers walked unsteadily away from the clinic with the other patients in tow, knowing that this time they wouldn't return. The darkness around them seethed with horrors, but Tor and Odin were unafraid. Their eyes glinted with guile. They knew every secret path, and there was blood on their hands. They had fought these shades before.
The taken are filled with darkness. I know that. Bemis. Why is that thing floating? Is that a bear trap or it's a bear trap? Another bear trap, another bear trap. Can't get up there. Darkness is coming. Step in a bear trap, please. Ow! Oh, come on. Holy shit, we're close. Hit both in one hit? Did. Didn't give me an achievement though. There's one behind me! You just jump. Oh shit, that's a big guy. Fuck you.
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
Where did the driver go? Check your wings and fly away.
Hello? Anybody here? Barry!
I think I found him.
No! Danny, you're not! Ah! Please! Ah! What are you? Ah! No! Don't! I'm sorry! Ah! Ah!
Come along with me. Things are creaking up there. Which way?
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know?
It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. My buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. Where the best friend's suddenly the bad guy. Who wrote this crap anyway?
He died. So where's Danny? Danny boy. Well, the light's out. Well, this door's open all of a sudden.
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who'll help me. I'll make it happen.
I have not written a lot. I've written, or rather, created, found. I want to say found because they just kind of came to my. I found 3 characters that I've written a bit about that I want to add to the story. Hello.
Let me guess. Danny, huh?
I'm very much a discover writer.
The front door was locked.
Which means I write and it kinda just creates itself. I don't really plan it out.
The farm was still
so it's like exploring your own story.
I'd need a car to get there fast.
Oh, it's just a deer. I thought it was something disgusting. Hello, dear. Yeah, I think, what's his name? The Game of Thrones guy. The, what's his name? R.R. Martin. Calls it a gardener. I freaking love it. It's so fun. It's like you're reading a book that you're making yourself, and it just unfolds in front of you. It's so much fun. George, that's his name.
If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I'd made this for myself. But Barry was Barry.
Goodness. Barry's Barry. I think he said that he's a gardener himself, so he's doing the same thing. The danger of it is that you kind of pulling in a lot of inspiration from everything you consumed. But that's also a strength of it, because you can kind of just go sit down and be like, hey, I want to write this werewolf story. I should consume a lot of werewolves, books, movies, games, whatnot. And your mind will be like, hey, I can build something from this. It's not plagiarism. It's not a copy. It's like you're adding ingredients to your own stew. We'll have to test it out first before we know if it's dangerous to consume werewolves. Consume werewolf material, I should say. But Well, that's kind of not good either, but you know what I mean. Is werewolf stew full of silver? Because some people say that if they're not killed by silver, they're still alive, even though they're chopped up. They're gone. Probably an awkward conversation to walk into. But yeah, then this randomly means that I can be like sitting in my car and be like, hey, I just got a great idea, I have to write it down. And then you crash your car because... No, you don't. Of course, you drive fine and pull over and write it down somewhere so you don't forget it. Unlike me, who doesn't write it down and forgets it. Am I driving the wrong direction or am I driving in the right direction? I'm just exploring. Ba-ba-dee-ba-dee. Yeah, I try. I've set up Obsidian now and I love it. Obsidian is amazing. Oh, hunting rifle. Yep, don't mind if I do.
Well, as I'm sure everyone's noticed, that storm we all felt coming is finally here. The boys at the Weather Service reckon it'll last until morning at the very least. Pertaining to that, let me read that missing persons alert again.
I have to respond to that, Rip2, because I'm reading the Metro books at the moment. I'm at the last one, and I just feel like playing the Metro games again, like so badly. So I installed Metro Exodus, the enhanced edition with all the ray tracing, which runs amazing on a 3080, like 100 FPS plus. And I'm just like, I wish this was in VR. It's, I freaking love that atmosphere. Is it because of the movement? I think they toned it down. Yeah, the hip bopping. I think they toned it down a bit in the enhanced edition.
Sheriff's Department's still looking for a Caucasian woman, 30 years old, slim and blonde with blue eyes. She may be lost in the woods, and it's possible she's been injured in a car accident. If you see her, please make sure you get her indoors and call the sheriff. It's bad weather to be caught out in, so if you see someone in the area who maybe looks a little confused, give them a hand, all right? This is Pat Maine on KBF
Pat Maine.
FM. Hoping you're all safe and warm.
I agree with you because I want you to play older games. But I do love headbutting. I think it's such an experience enhancer. At least in single player games. Fair enough. Have you tried just not getting sick? I must admit, every time I go to PC Gaming Wiki, I always look for a hit bopping turn off just so I can know if I have to recommend this. Oh, and recommend this game to you or not. Am I going in the right direction? I think I can just go straight there. Can I? Whee! I cannot. I know, just being mean.
Well, as I'm sure everyone's noticed, that storm we all felt.
And everybody knows I'm so mean all the time.
The boys at the Weather Service reckon it'll last until morning at the very least.
Oh, I have to kill these guys again.
Let me read that missing persons alert again. The Sheriff's Department's still looking.
Can't get up here.
Trillix is a kind and gentle soul.
Still am. I thought, did I change that voice? Apparently I didn't. Or maybe it defaulted me back to the default voice again. It's done that before. Holy drifting, Batman. Darkness, my old friend.
When a pirated copy of this game is played, Ellen is constantly wearing an eye patch and a message appears that the player should buy an original copy. Apart from that, it has no disruptive effects on the gameplay itself.
That's amazing. It's such a Euro thing to do as well, because a lot of these developers grew up with cracked games. I suppose it's on foot from here. Like if you were a developer in the 90s, the demo scene was essentially your, and the crack scene was essentially your bread and butter. Because that was a renegade. Kill an excavator. With a flashlight. Holy shit. That scared the shit out of me. Shit. I have to explore all the things. It's in there. If you're against the darkness, bring a flashlight. Or magic missile. I'll keep checking that. Heck you, heck over. I don't know why, but every time I see this, I'm reminded of the Left 4 Dead level, where you have to wait for a
I'd known the
helicopter
brothers used to be some kind of rock stars,
at a concert.
but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
God damn!
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Johnson.
Shut up and
What's
shoot!
Let me do the lantern.
Al! We have to fight them off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, Al! Did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stocked! Al, hold on! I'll tell you the stage lights on!
Bullet time. Mullet time. Wait.
Hang on out! I'll get them working again, I promise!
Okay, okay. Stop spawning behind me. What the hell? I was just looking there.
I'm so glad you decided
Yeah,
to
that's
go
what I was
along,
thinking about.
Shut up and shoot.
You have to wait there
Ow! We have to
until the
fight 'em
helicopter
off.
arrives.
I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you
And then the
out.
music starts and all the zombies arrive.
Hey, Al! Did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stocked! Al, hold on! I'm trying to get the stage lights on! Yes! Here we go!
Ah, god
To the
dang it.
rescue! Damn it! Goddamn turn of the century wiring! Hang on out!
Rambo.
I promise!
Whoops. Yeah. We did it.
No! Why do you keep doing this to me?
We didn't do it.
Please, please!
The fuck's that sound? I have 14 barrels. First. My pockets are filled.
This may be the most awesome moment of our entire lives!
Ow! Asshole! I'm the goodest at the dodging. Yay! Nice flashbang. Holy shit.
That was awesome!
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
Why did that not work? Lame. What was the limit? A live-action web series called Bright Falls was made to promote Alan Wake before its release. Bright Falls features many of the characters and locations that are in Alan Wake. It is about a man returning into a Taken, which are the main enemies of the game.
Hey,
I'll just do it then.
This way to the farm!
I actually didn't know that, but I've completely forgotten about it. Must still be on YouTube. Remedy does love the live-action stuff. It'd be so amazing if they could do another Max Payne.
See, bestseller? No reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time.
Is that manuscript page over there? Come on. I need that. I need this. What's the there's a cartoon which is also taking place in a place called Bright Falls. Is it? Can't remember what it is now.
Deputy Mulligan tuned Thornton's chatter out. He didn't think writers were particularly useful people, and a huge manhunt for one struck him as idiotic. Certainly not worth the missed opportunity for coffee and pie. It wasn't even clear what the man had done, except run from them at the trailer park. Mulligan knew he wasn't alone. The sheriff's patience with the Fed was running out.
Something Star. I think one of the characters is called Star or something. Hello, Barry. Probably need to go up there, don't I?
We need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got before they ambushed me.
Do 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 do. Platforming.
I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Al?
Ooh, I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll sulk all day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very attractive and mysterious. Right now, I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me. But that's okay. I can just take him for granted.
I think I see what you did there.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler? No? Thought so.
A nice prequel. Ow. I failed at platforming. Open.
Wow! You look at that thing, Al! They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they?
Viking
Look at all
crap?
this stuff. They must have done okay for themselves, so how come I never...
What?
Sleep.
Oh, Night Springs.
We all spend
Oh,
our
Night
dreams in its
Springs.
soft embrace,
Man,
somewhere
brings
between
back memories.
fantasy and
Hey,
oblivion.
remember when I got you that gig?
But
Your
dreams
first
have a way
real
of
writing
forcing
job. What got
themselves
you
into
started?
waking life,
Was this one of
or
your
vice
episodes?
versa. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode: The Dream of Dreams.
That's
Dream
by
of
someone
Dreams.
else.
We join Mr. Jones as he explores the endless dreamscape, only to be brought to a sudden stop by a decidedly mundane situation. A long line of people.
Hey, Jones, right? Listen, we're gonna have to wait until his highness over there is good and ready. Oh, wow. Who's that? You don't know him? What are you, new? He's the guy dreaming us. Well, not just us. He dreams everything. All of this.
But wait, no. I'm the one who's dreaming. I'm asleep. Isn't this my dream?
Oh, yeah. Sure. Get real, pal. You're just another dream. I'm a dream. You're a dream. The weirdo in the diving suit is a dream, and the
Say
girl
hi from
with
me.
smiles and sunshine is definitely a dream.
To Nala,
I'm pretty
Nala,
sure
Nala,
I'm dreaming
Nala.
this. Well, maybe you're a really confused dream. What am I, a shrink? All I know is I'm going with the smart guys, and they say that's the guy doing the dreaming. Right there. I don't know what that means. It means we keep him happy.
Back.
No sudden falls. We make sure he has his clothes on when he goes out in public. No chases where the monster is nipping at his heels and he runs like crazy, but his legs don't seem to get him anywhere. None of that. Because if he wakes up in a cold sweat... Yeah, precisely. So we wait till he wants to move on. Keep things nice and calm. Hey, something's happening here. Yeah? What's that? What? Can't you hear that? Oh, God help us, it's an alarm clock. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Please, man, I got a wife and kids. Please don't wait.
Still can't pick that up. Wait, oh, there it is. The Anderson brothers in the
It's
70s.
1976. Madness reigns at the Anderson farm. Contrary to all logic, the headiest ingredient of their moonshine is unfiltered water from Cauldron Lake.
Oh.
The Andersons feel like gods. Odin can't stop laughing. He contemplates cutting his eye out. Tor runs across the field, naked, shrieking, hammer in his hand, trying to catch lightning. Their songs have power. Something ancient is stirring in the depths, coming back. The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
I know, I'm just looking. And the darkness is here. The old gods of Asgard. 1975 Ragnarok tour. Be awed by celestial wrath and fury. They didn't even tour outside the country. Hello. Holy shit, it's a bus. Yeah, I need this thermos. Where did Barry go?
I think we can make it through here, Al!
Wait, what? Where are you? Are you a chicken? No. Out of ammo. I wish I had a flash dragon shot. Dodge right into it. Oh, I couldn't dodge that. So Yep. Freaking cars, man. Hello, Barry. Barry Wheeler. Moonshine.
Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out of here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff. Be careful, Al!
Yeah, yeah. Wait, is that a radio? Yeah, hear radio.
You okay, Al? I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
There's a radio somewhere. Where is it? Must be outside. Oh, upstairs. Tink, 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 tink. Richard, are you still here? When's the announcement, if you know? Oh, I got that out. Hello, radio.
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff, which concerns an ongoing investigation. We can't talk about that, Thornton. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just saying we got, you know, other irons to fry.
And how would you compare your workload to last year's? Things have seemed relatively peaceful to me, but people do tend to get a little wild this time of year.
Oh, it's wild, Pat. It's pretty wild. There's been all sorts of trouble this year. Vandalism, fighting...
The elevator was dead. I'd have to get some power to it first.
Yeah, it's usual stuff. Just a lot more of it.
Is it just me, or does Deerfest get wilder every year? People seem to be more drunk, at least, or they start earlier and younger.
Oh, it's definitely not just you, Pat, but... Definitely, Pat. Hey, I'm talking here, Thornton. Oh, shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Not just me.
Oh, yeah, it's wilder, Pat, but actually most of the trouble seems to be coming from grown men. People who ought to know better, you know? Kids are doing fine this year.
Well, that's nice to hear at least. Boys, I want to thank you for stopping by. I'll let you get back to your patrol.
Sure thing, Pat. Yeah, sure thing, Pat.
Sure thing, Pat. Elevator.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field.
That
It
is
wasn't far
a cool
enough.
building.
I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
The goods. There's a chainsaw over there. Gonna get attacked by a tractor. A combine harvester. It's okay. I just want to get in there. No way. And everybody in the world is here. I think I was pretty much dead. Hello. Oh shit. Oh shit. There we go. And that's it. What's in here then? What? Oh, roof. Wait. Am I supposed to go over there? Open the silo door, that's what I'm supposed to. Kick. No. The silo keys.
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me. Hang on.
Hey, let's go, man.
Let's go, man. Bada beep. Nope. Do you need to?
We're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al. Looks pretty heavy. Ah!
Elbow
Hey,
the fucker.
I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
There's some same thing here somewhere. I keep spoiling. There's a briefing
Come on,
thing
one
somewhere.
more gate. Let's do this thing.
Fucking chainsaw just stuck in the tree. Old guards know the truth. Why is that creaking door over here? No? Well, there's the lake. The Ellen Lake.
The lights are out. I guess we better check the fuse box.
And a coffee thermos. Oh, fireworks.
The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
Another one. I refuse to believe that fireworks looks like this in the US.
You know, this place looks kind of
Oh,
lived in.
God's not
I thought
the
the
truth.
Andersons were in the booby hatch.
Thanks. Manuscript page.
Again, Alice's screams rang in the stillness of the night. I saw myself run toward the cabin, flashlight in my hand. I followed my past self. I was an out-of-body observer, a time traveler in a crazy drunken dream. This was the beginning. The night Alice had disappeared. The mystery of what had happened during the missing week was about to reveal itself.
Come on, Al, let's get the lights on, huh? Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course, we need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be... What's her face? The crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be.
Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is... Yeah, what the hell?
I'm sorry about Alice. No, seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? And even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
The evil do that I do. Damn it. It's the first person.
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off.
Birdleg cabin.
Alice? Alice!
I remembered thinking, I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crashed car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
Yes.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you.
Alice?
She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her. Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her. Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back. No. I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobwebs she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my barber a long time ago. She looks so old.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night.
I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Dun dun dun.
There's an altar wrought with mystery of Tom the poet and his muse, and a magic lake which gave a light to the words the poet used. Now the muse she was his happiness, and he rhymed about her grace, and told the stories of treasures deep beneath the blackened waves. Till in the stillness of wonder, and still in its mystic crown, the muse she went down to the lake, and in the waves she drowned. And now to see your love set free, you will need the witch's cabin key. Find the lady of the light, gone mad with the night. That's how you reshape destiny. The poet came down to the lake to call out to his dear. When there was no answer, he was overcome with fear. He searched in vain for his treasure lost, and too soon the night would fall, and only his own echo would wail back as his call. And when he swore to bring back his love by stories he'd create, nightmares shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake. And now to see your love set free, you will need the witch's cabin key. Find the lady of the light, still raving in the night. That's how you reshape destiny. In the dead of night she came to him with darkness in her eyes. We're in a morning gown, sweet words as her disguise. He took her in without a word, for he saw his grave mistake, and vowed them both to silence deep beneath the lake. Now if it's real or just a dream, one mystery remains, for it is said on moonless nights they may still haunt this place. And now to see your love set free, you will need the witch's cabin key. Find the lady of the light, gone mad with the night. That's how you reshape destiny. And now to see your love set free, you will need the witch's cabin key. Find the lady of the light, still raving in the night. That's how you reshape destiny.
Previously on Alan Wake. Under the influence of the dark presence, I wrote a horror story that is coming true. Jagger had been my editor, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. Some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story.
Together we can create something absolutely wonderful.
The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true.
My mom gave me this old light switch.
The clicker.
Alice is being kept in a dark prison. I need to find Cynthia Weaver to fix this.
It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Wait.
Well, we're expecting a record crowd from the neighboring counties. Naturally, we hope to break the record set by last year's Moose Fest in our neighboring town, Watery. Ladies and gentlemen, some people have asked me, what's the big deal about Deer Fest? And I think that this sums it up. It's about friendship and community. We've got a great party coming up, but let's try to hold it in until tomorrow and get through the night in one piece, all right?
I have it. Someone will come for it when the time is right. Thomas said so. He wrote it. The key is insurance. It's my job to keep it safe. Safe in the light. Always in the light.
All the manuscript pages were gone. The FBI agent had taken them.
I think my tongue just took a crap in my mouth. Ugh. Oh, wait, we're in jail now? Al. Al, this is not good.
That about sums it up.
Oh, I am never drinking again.
I need to talk to Weaver. She's the one in the song, the Lady of the Light.